Yeah, I agree. I usually use them to mass, and then when you reach Castle Age, you have that peak. That
Correct,
daily
correct.
Castle Age strong
It's a
army.
very momentum-based unit. Like, you need to have a lot of res. You need to have a lot of them, and then you upgrade them, and they have a big power spike in Castle Age. But if you don't do that, like if you try and use them like feudal age scouts, it oftentimes doesn't work out. All right, guys, welcome to another 3v3. Tato's here co-casting with me. I will introduce the losing team from last game. Hera is the flank. He's playing as the Khmer in the green. His pocket is Viper. Viper's playing as Mayans. Did they flip-flop civs here? I guess not. A Viper's now Mayans' pocket, so we'll get to talk more about that. His flank is Mateus playing as the Vikings. Up against Mateus is Nikov playing as the Malay. The pocket then is MBL playing as Indians. And then we have Vivi, the other flank, playing as Portuguese. It is so weird how 4 out of these 6 civilizations we just saw in the last game. And I know they did random. It is so weird. Last game, Nikov had pocket as Mayans. Viper has pocket as Mayans here. Last game, Hera was pocket as Indians. MBL is pocket as Indians. This is interesting. But we were just talking about what you do as Meso-Civs when you're pocket. Last game, it was a forward from Nikov, and they won that game very convincingly. Viper has the choice of doing that, or Tato, he could go for something like Fast Castle and the Plumes, correct?
Yeah, I don't see Viper doing forward, to be honest.
Okay.
Even that his map is not the greatest, but he's more like a bit more defensive than regard. He doesn't like to forward things.
Yeah, he's not a forward style player, right?
Well, in 1v1 it's different, but in Teamgame it leaves you so exposed, and they can exploit. The other team can exploit that so much.
Yeah.
So he's not a big fan of that. And even more if he has Mayans, he loves to be Mayans pocket as well. So.
Well, Hera stole 2 sheep from Viper. He doesn't realize it yet, but Viper's down sheep.
But he's good because how many he has? Like 6, right? No, 7 left. So that's a lot of sheeps.
Did he get him from Viper? Viper has 2 more he hasn't explored yet.
Yeah, they must be from Viper.
They have to be from Viper because I don't think they're from the opponent, which is Vivi. Okay. So, Tato, since I have you here, let's talk about what we might see from the flanks.
Okay.
Especially if Viper will be going for a fast castle, that means he won't be able to provide help for a while. So, starting with Viper's flanks, I guess we have Mateus. It's got to be either militia or man-at-arms into archers, right?
Yeah.
Or just straight archers, of course.
Yeah, it has to be something like that.
Okay.
Man-at-arms into archers. I would suggest that Matthews, it would be better for him if he goes man-at-arms.
Okay.
Because that would apply pressure on Nico, right? And Nico will have to be careful about them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Nico, if they both go ranges, Nico can send his first archers to Viper, and then Viper will be a bit more in trouble.
Yeah, good point. Viper will need to be... Viper won't have anything to defend himself, really, so his allies need to buy him some time. Good point.
Exactly.
The golds for Nikov are not ideal.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So, hold on a second. He has 2 forward, I guess 1 behind his TC. There's also a forward gold there for Mateus, but his main gold is in a much better position.
Yeah, he's pretty safe. Also, that big forest is super easy to wall.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm sure that Nico will drop the barrack between both golds.
Yeah, right in front of it, maybe like next to the house. Yeah.
So then he will be, maybe he even goes Dras. So if he goes Dras, then Matthews will be defensive, and then with Malay fast feudal he can get
Archers.
a decent uptime.
Yeah,
he can get a decent uptime and then build the ranges in front of the goal, and he's safe.
It's a really strong build. Normally, Drush into Archers is strong enough, but when you can advance faster to the next stage, you have a few more Vills working for you. You know what, Nikov is going to miss out on his sheep here. I think Mateus will be able to steal them. Or not.
They have
or not.
The same part, I think. I think they have scout the same part.
Yeah, they both miss out on the sheep. But good thing for Mateus is he confirms his opponent will be going for a drush. On the other side, Hera clicks up to Fulage. 2 on gold for him. No barracks yet, so maybe archers? His build is not...
Yeah.
It's weird, right? It's not perfect, but... Yeah, I think archers for him, and then Vivi up against him will be going with a drush into archers himself, actually.
Yep.
And Viper, is he on stone yet? Viper's going fast castle for sure.
And MBL is as well. So, well, that's good for Viper.
Okay.
And also it's good that both flanks are dressing, because then he will not be like concerned about being double. Or if he's all militia, so he can like palisade wall his villagers and his will be fine, right? So the major when you are a pocket, your major concern is they are coming archers.
Yeah,
Scouts
yeah.
are fine because you can easy wall, right? And
But archers you can't do anything about.
yeah, that's the tricky point. So both flanks going dress is good news for Viper.
Yeah, because the ranges will be up slightly later. So if Viper can get the plumed archers, he can carry his team. It just will take him some time. He's going to the back gold and the back stone at the moment.
Yeah, I like that, because as well if he's forced to make a tower, more or less with 2 towers he can almost protect all the resources.
Yeah.
There. If he decides to go for the forward goal, then he will have to use another tower.
Yeah, you're right.
One more. And anyways, like he will build a castle. He can build a castle between the town center and goal, and then his goal will be safe.
Yep. Yeah. So it's just a matter of if Viper will have time to get that castle up. He still needs to hit castle age, then build it. A lot of things can happen leading up to that. Hera is adding archers to kill Vivi's drush. I gotta give Hera credit. He's walled this out. He expected it, and he should be able to kill it now. But Vivi is at least distracting a little bit, but he'll lose his scout. Yeah, great job from Hera.
Yeah, great job. And Vivi is F-Sin, I think.
Oh, he's going fast castle off this.
Well, his uptime is really slow.
Yeah, okay. Well, he's adding the walls. Chat can spam the walls for Vivi. Lots of walls. Smart play, though. And yeah, you were right. Nikov into archers, and of course, Mateus starting off with archers. So it does seem like Mateus and Hera on the flanks. They've had a stronger start. They have more ranged numbers, so Viper should be completely safe.
Yeah, they are. Like, Nico right now has 2 archers and 1 scheme, so he cannot do anything at all to Viper with that.
Yeah. Viper just lost his eagle at MBL's base. Saw MBL was building a stable, tried to pick off the Vil. MBL didn't have Loom, but he now gets Loom, clicks up to castle before Viper, and Viper pointed it out to his allies, but I don't know if his allies can get there anytime soon.
Now MBL has Loom, so...
Yeah, it's fine now. He just needs to wait a minute or 2, and then those Indian camels can be quite strong. Now, if you wall up like Vivi did, Hera will go right to MBL normally. He won't sit outside the walls. He can go right to the pocket. So when you wall like this, you make it difficult for your ally. Well, that could happen.
Yeah, I agree. And, well, luckily for MBL, Hera is not bringing in a spear, so when he decides to go to him, he's will be fine.
And Mateus...
Nico applying a lot of pressure.
And Mateus has done well versus Nikov as well.
He has lost 2 villagers.
You think so?
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
wow,
saw one at
he's
least.
pretty far behind, okay. And Nikov's micro there with the skirms, nice to pick off some more archers. But I don't think... When you're playing as the flank for Viper in this position, you don't necessarily need to be winning, you just need to be 50-50, like holding, right? And then Viper can start bringing it back with the plumes.
Yeah. The problem now is like Nico can decide to go full skins, for example.
Yeah.
Because all Viper team is going for the same unit archer, so that's not a good unit combination as well.
Yeah, you're right. You don't have that melee ranged combo. Whereas MBL's team will have that. MBL is making the camels and the TCs already. Is there a hole there? There is a hole there. MBL will lose one Vil. That's good stuff from Hera. That's also a good position for him to fight in.
Yeah.
MBL luckily has a gold next to that new TC he's building, but for now he won't be able to make any camels because he ran away from his gold. This is giving Viper so much time.
Yeah. Indeed, and he's going for. Oh, what was that? he that was weird. He went for second thousand already.
Yeah. So Viper's going for what he normally does, a high eco approach, but mixing in his plumed archers, which he likes. And I think this is the only awkward thing for Viper's team, I guess, is that they have all archers, but is looking pretty good for them right now. Hera did a fantastic job against Vivi to start, and then he hit MBL, and now MBL, he doesn't have a lot of military mass, and I can see Viper's team starting to overwhelm and get map control.
Yep, and Hera killed another villager from MBL.
Okay.
So he was a bit disturbing. Now imagine if Hera goes straight to Nico Woodline. Oh my god, that would hurt a lot.
Oh yeah, he's looping around. They need to communicate. Nikov's doing well versus Mateus on this side, but again, Mateus just needs to hold and not die here. Viper will show up to help soon. Oh, jeez. Hera's done so well. 7 kills, 2 deaths, but that has pretty much changed the whole game with how he's... the areas he's hit.
One important thing is, like, look at Vivi army now. What is a Vivi army?
It's chasing. It's chasing Hera, yeah. So he's not even going forward and using his castle age advantage.
Exactly. So Hera did really good moving out from Vivi and even from MBL.
Oh.
And look now, look Hera.
Oh my god, Nikov doesn't even know. Oh, now he signals. This is when you get so pissed off because it's the other flank showing up, you know? Why didn't you tell me? Oh man, all of these villagers dying here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6?
GG.
Or 5? I mean,
5.
Yeah, it feels like the game just ended right there because now Nikov, he has tons of idle time. He has lost villagers.
He lost the heal as well because he moved his screams.
Exactly. And this is before Viper arrives, and Viper now comes in with the plumes. Viper can kill more villagers or just focus down the main army. MBL, he's adding camels, but I don't know if those camels would be enough if Viper continues to dance with the plumes. Wow.
And MBL is going for the eco approach. He doesn't even have the +1.
Yeah. So
I don't think that's a good fight for them.
For Viper.
No, I think it's good for them.
Yeah,
the Viper team.
I mean, Viper's microing well. He knows that Nikov doesn't have ballistic, so he's moving side to side. He hasn't taken any losses with his plumes. So it's not a good fight, but it's almost... They're forced to engage this, right? Like they feel like if Nikov doesn't fight this, he just loses more.
Yeah. Well, Nico is out of gold right now.
Yeah, I think this game's over. Another quick one, but it's gone to the other team.
Now Hera needs to hold a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Until he reaches Castle 8 and he will be fighting against Vivi.
Yeah.
But Vivi, look at Vivi. He's ahead already. Of like 7 villages, but he's gonna be even more.
Yeah, Vivi... He's the one guy who's so good. Well, not the one guy, but he's especially good as flank. When he goes crossbows, his booms are just insane behind that. Is it enough, though? Is it enough? Because Nikov on the other side is really struggling.
Yeah.
Well,
but now Matthews was a mistake there.
Yeah, that's not a good position for his army. Viper shows up. This is right as Elite Skirm comes in for Nikov, so I think they will end up pushing Viper and Mateus back.
Yeah.
So, Twitch chat, MBL has gone for a very high eco approach. He has 66 villagers. Nikov obviously struggling, so MBL's economy is going to have to give them something. And that's what they're hoping for. It's still awkward for Viper and Co because they have all archers, while MBL has the melee with the camels, and then Nikov has the range with the lead skirm. But
what do you think about Mateus adding a new range?
Okay. So he'll be aggressive.
But I don't know if I agree with that.
Well, you're already ahead. Why slow down your eco even more? Is that your thought process?
Yeah, like, well, Nico farm is not going to be a big problem for him, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And then the problem is about the pocket because
MBL, yep.
yeah, MBL they should know at least.
But look at Hera. Hera's going to lose 3 vills on the new TC. They could be bringing this back now.
Yeah.
It's just Viper though. Viper, he has so much mobility with these plumes, and he has 23 of them. Like that's a lot, and it'll only grow. So if Viper gets to 2 castles, let's see. Viper, he will eventually want to go to 2 castles, I imagine. If he gets to 2 or 3 castle plumes versus MBL's Imperial Camel, like what would you prefer? The plumes or the Imperial Camel?
Team Mayans is a really good
Civ
against Indians. So
that's what I'm thinking as well.
I would prefer Mayans as well. What I was talking about is like Pocket is really ahead in economy. So it doesn't matter if you have 80 archers or you have 30, because if he comes with Imperial Camels, he will destroy your army.
Yeah.
So what you need to worry about is just don't lose too many villagers against your flank and then try to boom.
Yeah.
That's how I would have played this one, instead of making more army.
And you think Mateus has gone too aggressive here as a flank because he's still on 1 TC.
Yeah, and also because Nico is already behind, right?
Yeah, so you don't need to invest too much more into this because you're already ahead. Yeah. I agree, yeah. Like the only way that you can throw this is by not adding enough eco.
Indeed.
Wow.
And like probably MBL says, okay, and Nico probably will tell him as well, like, nah, just go, don't save me.
Yeah.
It's fine, I will try to hold, just get Imperial, kill someone, and then sling me back to the end.
This is true.
Just making out of camels.
This is still a very good position for Viper, Mateus, and Hera, but Vivi has been able to pick off some villagers. He also defended well from Hera, and Viper just got hit by Vivi as well, and he's losing even more no ballistics, so he doesn't lose anything there. I think it's safe to say if Nikov loses his hill once again, he's in big trouble, though.
Yeah, he's...
Those camels have all upgrades.
They're tanky.
It's a lot of plumes, though. So many plumed archers.
He needs to hold. He needs to keep alive this mangonels.
Yeah, Mangonel went down, but MBL invested so many resources into killing just one Mangonel. I think it's weird that Nikov didn't have his own Mangonel. Do you agree?
Yeah, he doesn't have economy.
This is true. This is true.
That match was really good to him. His micro really good against
the good micro to avoid the Mangonel. And Viper's plumes are nowhere to be found. The micro from Nikov. Wow, that was so sick. And they get the score lead back there for a moment. That was so sick from Nikov to not lose any skirmishers to the Mangonel.
Indeed. That was really good by Nikov.
Wow. Considering he's lost so much as well. Fantastic engagement. So
maybe I think will be the first to pick Imperial.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's all about who gets to imp next, right? Another few splits here from Nikov. His micro still exceptional. MBL now killing another Mangonel. Well, hold on a second. Yeah, he'll kill it. Don't want to speak too soon. Now Viper, is he transitioning to imp? Surely he is now because he stopped sending plumes over. Yeah, he's gonna click up. At the same time, Vivi and MBL do on the other side.
They click all in 10 seconds, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, what's Hera's resources like? Hera, he could buy his way to imp soon. Okay, but he's not up. Vivi... making ranged units right now. Tato. So, what do you think? Do you think that MBL's team can bring this back? Seeing as 2 of them are on the way to imp?
Well, Vivi and MBL are in a really good spot, so...
Yeah.
I think they are in a okay position still.
It's just tough because Viper will have Elite Plume. And Elite Plume should do very well versus these camels.
Yeah.
And I know MBL's focusing down the Mangonels, but he's also losing so many of his camel numbers to do that every time. Ideally, you'd have like 20 to 30 camels minimum when you hit the Imperial Age so you can upgrade them. And I just don't know if this investment is going to trade well for MBL as the game goes on.
Yeah, and I think Mako should have already one castle. But yeah, when he decides to go for the third raid, it's delaying a lot. Like his transition will be Berserks in this scenario, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Berserks would be great because you have a melee unit. Also, the Berserks would be fantastic versus the Camels once you get all upgrades on them. We'll see. I do feel like Vivi's going to have a really good position versus Hera on the other side. That being said, Hera's going into elephants. So, with the Khmer elephants, if he can afford it, of course, he should kill the current composition from Vivi. Because Vivi's going with basically skirms and arbs.
But I think his economy is not good enough.
Yeah, only 93 vils. That's not enough to get elite, at least.
Expert casting, top-notch.
He has 47 farmers, so that's a good amount, though.
Okay.
Keep casting team.
Yeah, but then again, Viper, once he get the upgrades,
he's
getting elite, he gets Bracer, he can start slinging her into elite Val Elephant. So.
Yeah, exactly. So he gets all of his upgrades, and then he's just making wood and gold units, and then he can send his food to Hera. Good point. Masons, thank you for a year, man. That's very kind of you. Thank you. I will do all shoutouts after this game, though. All the rest of the shoutouts. Thank you, guys. The question now is, can MBL, Vivi, and Nikov hold? Because Viper now, well, in a moment he'll have full upgrades on these plumes.
What? The Imperial Camels are really decent against plumes.
Even the heavy camels because of the pierce, right? Oh my god, that engagement! Oh, Viper took so many hits there, and he's still taking hits. Wow. You gotta hand it to Nikov and MBL. I don't know how they were able to hold here. And you know what? The middle, like where all these fights took place, Tato, there's 2 golds there. Whoever controls that will have a huge advantage.
And for now, it's MBL, right?
Yeah, for now it's MBL. Nikov pushing into
and next
Mateus's
castle from
base.
Viper will be there, and he's going for it.
Okay, yeah.
It was obvious that that kill has to be castled.
Yeah, so he builds that there. How's Hera doing on the other side? Hera, he lost a few elephants to conversions.
Okay, so now Melkor is making the first castle now. And I think Viper should already... I don't know if he get banking. The coordinates. Banking is not in this map. Because we are playing the ACL map. But he doesn't have coordinates yet.
Okay, so you're saying that
I'm surprised that
they should start slinging a little bit here. It is...
Yeah, Viper should.
It is just a regular rated game, though, so they might... Viper might not be too concerned with that. Oh, nice horse color time from Viper. 39 minutes. Pro stuff. Best player in the world.
What Viper did is like, okay, the food price is still high. I will first sell, and then I sling. So now he's making coordinates because he sold like 1,000 food. Okay,
so he will sling resources to Hera.
Yeah.
Well, Hera needs to get upgrades. He needs to make more military. His stables are on the front. If he loses these stables, he doesn't even have the wood to add more. So Viper is needed here, and Viper now arriving. Again, with Elite Plumed Archer, Vivi has Arbalests and some Monks, and then MBL is here. He has the Camels, which are mobile. He can fight on both sides with these, MBL.
Nice move by MBL, going to the market. Look, he's denying markets in the left side.
Oh, he's going to stop the trade. Yeah, and he'll also kill the villagers on the gold there. That will just make this better and better for them.
Big fight there. Viper focusing the Monks. Still not bad elite Val Elephants for Hera, but to be honest, he doesn't need them yet.
Yeah, that's not too bad. 2 conversions, I think, for Vivi. And I think they have just enough to hold this, Viper and Hera. But will Hera lose his castle? He will. Will Vivi lose his castle? Oh, the bombard cannons. I don't know if this castle will go down. I think Vivi can keep it up. If he uses the elephants he just converted and his bombard cannons, he can keep his castle up and hold this position, and he will. That's huge.
Now MBL is raiding Hera food economy, so that's gonna hurt a bit more to him.
Yeah, MBL's been so good from pocket. So he's gotten away with the boom, right? He's gotten away with that extra eco, MBL.
Yeah, I don't like Onager from
Mateus?
Matthews.
Yeah.
I think he should go Elite Berserk, and yeah, he will be fine against two with the Elite Berserk. He could kill Nico and be fine against Camille.
Yeah.
So that will free a lot of pressure from Viper.
Oh, those two Mangonels, they could do damage here. Nikov will likely micro them down, though. Yep, he does. And you know what? Mateus, he's going to lose the forward castle, lose the forward golds if he doesn't hold this, Tato, which would be a huge concern.
Is that his goal or is Nikov's goal?
That is his goal, I believe. Because Nikov had that one, I guess, yeah, that one to the north of his starting GC. So it's worth pointing out there's a lot going on now. Viper has gone to Vivi's base and killed plenty of villagers, but he will lose his plumes if he doesn't run. And on the front, Elite Battle Elephant now for Hera, but I don't think that's enough. Vivi has built another castle, organ guns, skirmishers, monks, and then MBL has a ton of camels. And keep in mind that the Tyrant guys, or Viper anyway, he hasn't really been able to start his trade just yet because of the stop from MBL earlier. Oh, what are these onagers doing for Mateus? Is he overextending here, Tato? I think he is.
Well, he wants to go there. He wants to destroy the castle. Well, he has Elite Berserks now. How many castles? One?
Yep, just one.
He's building the second in the trade, so it's good castle.
Yeah, but what about these onagers going into Nikov's base? I guess it's worked out so far, but it is definitely weird.
Oh, engage, left side.
Oh, wow. So many plumes from Viper. Will these Elite Battle Elephants offer enough? It's a good fight for now, I think, right? Because Vivi isn't fighting. Oh.
He says no. No.
Oh, Vivi says no, but it's a little bit too late. MBL arrives with another batch of camels. Viper is carrying his team right now. Is that Laka's dog?
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. T90 woo, man. It's actually elite organ guns for Vivi. I just feel like he lacks the support from MBL there. So at least for now, Viper and Hera will hold that side. The other side, though, I'm not too sure for Viper. It just feels like Nikov is he's climbing his way back into the game, right?
Yeah. And the problem for MBL will be the gold. He has 28 gold miners, so he's really fine with gold right now.
But he needs to trade.
Yeah, he's starting the trade now.
Yeah, starting the trade. So it's almost like Vivi and MBL can't push this ball of elephants and plumes just yet. Neither team can take a big fight here. So they're just adding trade as they hold. Am I right on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so on the other side, though, Viper might be needed. Mateus is on his own, verse 2 at the moment. But Nikov, his population's only 143 right now. He's still struggling to get up to where he'd want to be. Do you think he should go Karambits, or do you think he should go with Arbalest? Nikov.
Oof, it's tough. I'm not sure, to be honest, because then again, if he goes Arbalest, then Viper can come anytime and destroy all the army.
Yeah, but Karambits, I guess it's tough when there's plumed archers and berserks out there for Karambits to do too much.
Yeah. Well, now Viper is getting more and more numbers. He has almost 100 military,
yeah.
And then he can move anytime to the trade, and they will have progress.
Yeah, and he's actually already in the trade. And Vivi's building bombard towers, but a few trade carts have gone down already. Oh my goodness, all these trade cards could die for MBL. And I guess Vivi's realized this. Yeah, MBL has realized this. But Viper's at that position now where 70 plumed archers. He can bring this back for his team.
Indeed.
Yes.
I think it's not a good idea maybe to fight there.
Yeah, for Viper. Yeah.
Yeah. Because maybe they can't even move. To be honest, they can move into maybe Vivi base because there is nothing.
Yeah.
And then make the new army and try to. So if they go and like counter attack, they will force Vivi and MBL to move their armies. and
Ooh,
then
I
they
don't
can-
like that fight from Hera. Engage so many camels. They are slowly losing ground because Vivi's building bombard towers, but you're right. What Viper should do is distract a little bit, use the mobility of his plumed archers, and he's doing that. He's killing Vivi's vills here once again. He's running through Vivi's eco, trying to pick off more and more trade. This is what he needs to do, Viper.
And I think Hera should go with him as well. But let's see how big is Hera economy. Nah, he's still lacking resources. So he can
Yeah,
do that
and
too.
Viper's still been sending Hera resources for what it's worth. On the other side,
Oh,
you got to give Mateus credit. He's done a great job.
yeah, he's doing nice. He's doing really nice. Now he can raid with the Berserks. And now Viper is in the trade. MBL is coming with some Imperial Camels to deny.
Yeah, but it'll be so annoying because Viper will split this up. So
Yeah.
there will be multiple groups to chase down. And this is just... The game is slowly shifting back into Viper's team's favor, I think. Because
Oh, and MBL was trying to raid, sorry. MBL was trying to raid in the left side. Viper blocked there. And
Oh, and Hera
Hera is
market
blocking
walls
it.
as well. He needs one more
Oh,
wall.
nice.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
They've saved their trade while doing damage to the opponent's trade.
Hera needs
Another
to go
wall.
more.
Another wall.
Yeah, Hera. They don't have too much trade.
Yeah. The Viper's
Okay, now
right. They
he's
don't have a
leaving.
lot of trade, but they could lose some trade now. I don't think that was a quick wall attempt from Hera, but it looked interesting. I think an issue for MBL and co is that MBL now has to deal with the raid in his own economy. He has all of his military back in his trade line, and I was going to say this should give them an opportunity to push back against Vivi, but holy shit, Vivi, capped rams, skirmishers, arbalests, and organ guns and towers. Hera is running out of spaces to run to, Tato.
Yep, he needs siege ram. I don't know why he's not upgrading them.
Yeah.
And then they need a big boost with like 10 siege ram.
I don't
Like,
think he
this
has
is-
the
this is
economy,
fun.
man. I really don't think Hera has the eco.
Well, he has 2,000 food. So.
Yeah, he could research Siege Ram. You're right about that. Have they lost too much space? That is the question. We will find an answer to that sooner or later. MBL's camels that were protecting his trade, they will soon push forward to join Vivi. They might need to assist Nikov, because Nikov is about to lose 2 of his castles on the front. He's going Karambit Warriors. You know, this game I thought was over a long time ago. This is a pretty sick one, Tato.
Yeah, it's becoming a really nice game. MBL has 21 trade card and he's running out of gold right now.
Yeah.
He doesn't have sultans though. That's a mistake.
Oh, this is
That's
so
because,
cool.
Oh, he doesn't have a castle.
Yeah, this is so cool. I mean, really right now it's all Vivi and MBL. All Vivi and MBL. Can they carry in what is kind of a 2v3 situation? Nikov, he's slowly dying here. So at the same time, Hera's losing space. Viper's slinging him resources. Viper's going to lose more castles if they can't stop this push. And Vivi has just gone crazy with the towers and this forward. How will this game end?
Yeah, they need the big push now with the Rams. I don't know if they're gonna commit, but
Yeah, the siege rams will tank all of the skirmisher, organ gun, arbalest fire, and then also take out the trebs, maybe take out the towers. Even if they just take out the trebs, that'd be huge at delaying this and giving Mateus time on the right-hand side to push against
we don't have a
Nikov.
choice. They're coming.
Yeah. And here they go. The camels get here at the perfect time to kill the siege rams, Tato.
Yeah.
That timing was perfect. The siege rams can't close in on the trebs. Does Viper have enough on his own as all the elephants go down?
Big fight in the right side now.
Yeah.
MBL.
Oh my goodness. The last castle for Nikov, I think. I know he has 2 here, I'm sorry. Can they hold on this side while they push on the other? Well, no.
Oh boy.
The Zerks, man, they're so good against this combo. They're good against camels. They're good against the Karambits. And Viper's still holding, because he has that hill.
And that's a lot of plumes, aren't it?
Yeah, he still has 90 plumes. It's just that Hera can't contribute much at the moment, except Light Cav.
Yeah. I think Hera soon needs like a few bomber cannons as well, but I guess he doesn't have a gold
Oh
right
man,
now.
I mean, if you look at Mateus, he has all of his castles queued up with Zerks. He has 800 gold. I don't think they
yeah.
can stop him. He has so many res. I think Nikov will just get wiped up at this rate.
Yeah, indeed. I think he should send gold to Hera. They need to hold the left side.
I agree, and he
But they are-
just
they are
sent it to
pushing back
Hera.
at least.
Yeah, he just sent gold to Hera, so Hera can make. I think that the biggest priority would be Rams, right? Just get more Rams in there. Wow. Nikov, he was behind earlier after Hera's Archer raid, and he just hasn't been able to bring it back. And he's losing castles to Zerks now. These things are nuts. And now he's going into Arbalest, which is something he probably should have considered a bit earlier, in hindsight. So what are the trade numbers like? A lot more trade for Vivi, MBL, and Nikov, I will say that. But they're not pushing anymore. They're getting pushed. Viper's team has held on the left, and they're destroying Nikov on the right.
Yeah, a good thing for BB team is like they will hold a lot AM. BB will give them a lot of time because they need to be careful about him.
Yeah, for sure. Vivi is pretty much untroubled. Also, they've stonewalled most of the map. Viper may have just busted through here, but Vivi's closing it up in the center, so they won't lose trade. It's just about stopping this snowball effect on the right-hand side, because Mateus is playing beastly. Really is. He's playing extremely well. I think, you know what? I think Hera's lacking the food. He has 60 farmers. He should have more food than this. I guess he's making a lot of light cav, but...
Yeah, he's doing.
Okay.
I think he's missing. Does he have chemistry? No, he doesn't have chemistry. I think he needs chemistry because he has bomb and cannons, and that will help a lot to boost back. People.
Yeah. Well,
at the same time, the problem with Khmer is that they don't have native fight.
Yeah.
And heresy.
Yeah.
So
they could lose their bombard cannons. Yeah. Well, MBL, he's mixed in some hand cannons. He is walling up these Zerks so they can't go in any further. look at this wall from MBL.
Yeah.
So yeah, he should kill these things, but it has been annoying.
I don't think that small house is gonna be a big problem for Berserk. He wants to break it, to be honest.
Yeah. Viper's pushing back. Viper's pushing back with Hera on the other side. Where has Vivi been? What has he been up to? He has 28 military. It's really coming down to the lack of options for Portuguese and the lack of options for Malay against Vikings, right? They just don't have... They just don't have the Imperial Age strength in this Civ matchup.
Oh, look at Nico, nice move there.
Oh, yeah. Nice little choke point for him. Yeah, it's not going to be enough, man. These Berserks are so ridiculously strong. It is just insane. I love it, actually. You know, I think they needed a buff. They're so good. And... Oh, that Onager shot from Mateus. Nikov's down to 150 population. Viper now can afford to send plumes over.
I think Viper should go to the trade, to be honest, because all the armies is in the right side.
Well, if he shows up to the right regardless, I think they continue to push this, correct?
Yeah, but like I guess he's not going to the trade because he feels they are wall. But if he decides to go to the trade, then MBL will be forced to go there, right?
Oh, he's gonna buzz through at the same time. He's gonna buzz through at the same time, right in the center there.
Yeah.
So yeah, Viper's doing everything right now, and with the plumes, the hand cannons won't contribute much. Even the Arbalest won't contribute as much. And Nikov needs to be careful yet again because Onagers are coming in behind his Berserks, and yeah, Mateus. Some good shots, and I think Viper's team slowly bringing this back. Look at the other side. Vivi's losing all of his towers.
Yeah, Vivi doesn't have now the army. He has spent too many resources in bombard towers, and now he doesn't have.
Yeah. Well, also Hera can now afford the elephants. That's the big thing. He has lots of elephants. Portuguese can't do much against this, and I think the same for Malay. Malay are really having a hard time versus the combo that Viper and Mateus are sending their way. better late game options for Viper's team. They've held on to that point, and they've just taken the score lead.
Yes.
How do they change this, Nikov and MBL? How do they change it? Do they keep doing more of the same, or do they need to hit the trade, or is there a way back for them, Tato? What are your thoughts?
It's looking really bad, to be honest, because
Yeah.
now they don't have any pressure, right?
Yeah, none
When they
whatsoever.
had the pressure, they could like use that in his favor, and now they must defend. Otherwise,
Yeah.
they will get raided on the trade, and that's really bad for them.
Yeah, and we've already seen all the options that Nikov can mix in. We've seen Karambits fail. We've seen Arbalest and Skirmishers struggle. So it's not like he can change his composition. MBL, he's done everything right here as well. Oh, that Onager shot was sick! Oh, that makes things so much worse. What a shot from Mateus. Another one there, actually.
Nice shot.
Viper cheering his teammate on. Oh, I think this is where the GG comes in, surely. Right?
It's looking really tough for them now.
Yeah, they've lost the other side completely. And Viper and Mateus are still pushing on the right. I think as they get closer and closer to the trade, Viper and Hera, they're feeling pretty confident right now.
I wonder if even Cav Arches will be better for MBL, to be honest.
Yeah, but
then
it's versus
again, the Imperial
plumes.
Camels are so...
Yeah, Imperial
Yeah,
Camels
but-
are strong, but maybe.
I know. I'm just trying to
Think of ideas.
see a way, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking the same thing. I think that Nikov, MBL, and Vivi have done exactly what they should have done with their civs. Possibly knowing the strengths of their opponents, they should have been more aggressive, maybe. But okay, yeah, we'll see. A nice quick wall from Nikov as these Zerks try and go through. But the situation's still dire for them.
The thing is, like, Indians, they are really strong, and when you are not facing cavalry ships, they are like meh.
Yeah, they're not that great, right?
Yeah, like meh.
I mean, they're still strong, but they don't contribute near as much. And I think the real questionable civilization in this matchup was the Malay. You know, if Nikov hadn't lost his villagers and lost his eco at the stage he did, I think that he would have pushed Mateus. But when it's super late game with trade, Zerks offer so much more than anything Malay can do. And also, you could say
maybe.
Portuguese too, because what does Vivi do differently? He has to do Arbalest, Skirm, and help. Like, he has no other option really. Whereas Hera has these insane
Portuguese is meh. I was surprised how well Vivi was doing, but now he's out of options.
Yeah,
as
like,
you said.
it's almost like he didn't do enough damage. He played fantastic, obviously, but it just wasn't enough.
Maybe he needs like a lot of bombard cannons and hand cannoniers with monks, but
Yeah.
he needs a lot of different units in harder.
Yeah,
So-
and as Viper loses his units on the right-hand side, he just pushes right up the gut now. And Vivi's so exposed. Viper could just run right into the trade if he wanted. He doesn't even need to wait.
Yeah, he will probably go there when he feels like he has the option.
Yep. So often in team games, different civs have different strengths at certain points. So in Castle Age, we may have said Portuguese were better than Khmer, but in Imperial Age, we might say Khmer is better than Portuguese, and so on. So it's all about finding the sweet spots for your civs. And I think Viper's team have done that now. Wow, Vivi's getting a lot of conversions.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job.
Yeah, Vivi's the fat dragon is holding
Look at the
on.
resources. Like, for example, Nico has a lot of resources, so he's more than fine.
Wow. So if they can stop Viper, maybe they can find a moment to push back. Viper has 88 military. And Viper saying, "Can you afford scorpions, Hera?" He's telling Hera to mix in scorpions. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Viper sees the onager from Vivi. Vivi just trying to hold the center here. Viper's micro, great. He kills one onager. Oh, sorry, that's his... Yeah, the third onager he's killed there with that micro. And he's still holding the center and taking good trades versus MBL's camels.
We'll be fighting the right side. Look at the Rams. They are really good job
Oh, yes. This is maybe what Mateus needed. Just numbers. Siege Rams as a meat shield is... Or, sorry, I meant this is what Nikov needed. Is Nikov bringing himself back into the game? I guess he's getting the resources from allies? That's an insane amount of resources.
there. I think he... Let's see. But he has a lot of trade cards. He even had like 70.
Yeah, for sure. This is an insane game, Tato. Now Viper's running back. MBL and Vivi holding. Tato, I hope you don't have to go. You said you might need to leave.
No,
right?
it's fine. I will stay.
Okay, because this is a sick game.
Why is he doing halves? Hera. Makes sense.
Well,
Unlucky for silver.
Viper did tell him to go halves earlier, so... Vivi's just getting...
Yeah, now he doesn't need them.
Yeah, he doesn't need them now. He needs to mix in some Scorpions. Viper now coming to the right-hand side to assist Mateus and the Berserks. Nikov adding two-handed swordsman, but he's lost a lot of his numbers and he has to go back. Look at the KDs. Just look at the KDs. 821 kills for Mateus, 620 deaths. So the Zerk's doing so well. Viper has over 200 more kills than deaths. So it's obvious that the fights have been better for Viper's team and possibly the Civ matchup as well. But oh my god, look at Hera's side. Look at the camels from MBL.
A good fight for AM, I think.
Yeah, for sure. It just
Vivi
depends
has
on the
more
halb
elephants than
numbers.
Hera, man. Vivi has more elephants than Hera.
I wonder, can you check the achievements and tell me how many conversions Vivi has gotten?
51. No. Yeah, 51.
51 conversions, and assuming they're all elephants, that is nuts. 75 military for Nikov at the moment. Nikov holding to the hill with more castles. He has 3 of them here somehow. The onagers can change so much. At first, I questioned the onager move as well, but I think now it's good to mix them in. Can Viper and Mateus push up this hill?
That's a lot of castles, right? 3 castles.
Yeah,
they
3
only see
castles.
2 though. They only see 2 though.
I don't know what they do here except send forward some trebs, but I think that killing 3 castles is going to be very tough. On the other side, but Viper and Hera pushing on the other side, Tattoo.
Yeah. What do you think about switching to Eagles now? From Viper.
Oh, for Viper.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it can work out on both sides, honestly. He has to be careful on the right-hand side because of the two-handed swordsmen and the karambits, but I think it's a population efficiency thing. If it was 250 pop, you could mix it in, but he can't with 200 pop. They're pushing back against Vivi once again. Vivi just, he's doing his best, but you can't do much more with Portuguese. The Scorpions was the trick.
Vivi is playing fantastic game.
Yeah, it's pretty sick how strong he's been. Oh, the onagers! Oh, Vivi loses his skirms on the other side, and oh god, dude. Could that be it? Could that be it? Melkor gets 60 kills with a few onager shots. Nikop loses a castle. Wow.
Look at all the threats. 10 threats there. What the
Yeah, he has the gold for it.
What?
He can take down all the castles right now. He just needs to pack them up, man. I think the game is getting closer to the end now. It's definitely getting closer. Once the Scorpions were mixed in, it made a big change on this side. A lot of elephants for Hera still, and Vivi, he's played extremely well, but even if he holds here, it seems like Viper and Mateus will push on the right-hand side. All of these Shrebs will kill the castles.
And then the good thing, like in the left side, if even Vivi just killed all the corpse with the donut.
Oh, he flattened them. Okay, what were you gonna say on the left side?
That even if Hera converts on if Vivi converts on elephant, now with the scope they have bonus, so they are killed faster.
Yeah. You're right.
Now I'm scared.
Did he say now I'm scared because Nikov went into his base
Yeah, with a few
two-handed swordsmen?
Oh, Viper is losing one castle to Vivi. They're in the middle.
A lot of eco has gone down here for Hera as well. I don't know,
But
man.
Melkor is really close to the trade.
Yeah, Melkor is close to the trade. On the other side, the Viper and Hera getting close to the trade. I give credit to Viper here. He's played on both sides. We knew once he got the plumes it would be good for him. And if you're Mateus now, you just take down all the buildings. Just take down everything. The archer ranges, the markets, the production buildings.
Uh-oh. There's a big push there.
Big push on both sides. Again, things have stalled out on the left. Vivi is held nicely. Can Nikov hold his with MBL? I don't think so, man. I don't think so.
Man.
Yeah, the Zerks are just far too strong. Now they do
The
have...
Trips are doing a really good job as well.
Yeah, they do have more markets in the back, so their trade will continue to work, but losing this much map control... Remember, Nikov's base used to be in this big wasteland, so... Nikov just doesn't have any space. He's at 120 population. I think... I mean, I've said it before, right? I've said it before, but I think we're getting closer.
Oh, and they're calling GG when they are going to destroy all those traps.
Well, Viper's about to be in the trade,
Yeah.
and...
Well, MBL is still walling. Look at the left side. Look how he's walling. He has one
Yeah,
to let.
quick walls it, but it's not going to be enough, and that's fantastic game right there. Great 3v3.
GG. Yeah, indeed. Was really nice. Well played by both teams. to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah, seriously. I just wonder if Nikov had not fell behind in Feudal Age to that one attack from Hera of all people, if things would have been different, you know, because we got to see Vikings with a stronger eco versus Malay, but maybe if Malay